Hello.
I'm playing my. I'm playing my. I'm still feeling pretty bad after the last.
Trey, eventually, sorry, I got to say on my mouth, I was trying to sound like this. Eventually, you will beat Dakota.
I mean, I've beat him before.
You're
Just
so
not in the
close.
franchises.
You were up by 20.
No, you were up 20-0 at halftime. I looked. But
Who scored in the second quarter?
yeah, it was a pick six towards the end, I think. But
On the thing where I was on the bottom of the scorecard or whatever you want to call it, it had 20-0 at one point in the game. I think Trey sells for a lot of field goals, it looks like.
Oh, I did.
he was
Once I got up,
hitting
once I
them
got
for.
up 7-0, I'm like, I hit one from 63 yards.
Why wouldn't you settle for field goals? He was not even having. That's why I
I didn't know
was.
that.
And I went for it a lot on.
I literally threw 2 pick sixes and 2 picks that got him like almost to the red zone for him.
Yeah, my runner.
When I play a user, I gotta know what kind of game we're playing, because like, especially with fourth down conversions, because like, I typically try to like, unless it's a game-winning situation, I usually don't go for it on fourth down.
Well, I mean, I punted it, but the ones that I went for, I had to go for to make it a game. I didn't just do it.
Early in the game he punted it, but late in the game he went for it.
See, that's a late game fourth downs. I don't
No, I'd say halfway through the third quarter is when he started going for him.
Because I was starting to run out of time, and we were having a hard time. We were having a hard time stopping Derrick Henry, and he was burning an awful lot of clock.
You're welcome, Trey.
And then the other pick I threw, I got a safety off of.
Yeah, I was telling him about that. It was bullcrap. It shouldn't have even. You shouldn't have even had a chance at it. But oh well. Yeah, that stuff happens on Madden.
I was just hoping I could have got the 50 to kick another field goal from the damn my 40.
The punt thing, me having the punt instead of kick it off helped, because that wasted 5 or 6 seconds.
Yeah, that wasted more time. But I mean, you wouldn't have kicked it off though. You just shot it at 20. I reckon nobody else is on. Everybody play man, so I'll probably play my game.
I mean, I'll play something with you if you want to play something.
How far are you in your game?
I just started.
Oh, well, I'll just start mine then. Well, actually, you'll want something to do tomorrow. Well, no, you can do schoolwork tomorrow.
I gotta do schoolwork tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll play my main game. I have school tomorrow anyway.
I'm probably going to either play this and maybe play a little bit of something else and go to bed, or play this and then go to bed, or some variation thereof. More of the story is, if I play this all the way through, I'll probably play a little bit longer and then get a good night's sleep. Yeah, homework early in the morning. Either try to get comp done or both of my history stuff done. I feel like history.
Maybe I'll get one married and family done.
I feel like both of these history classes are a waste of time. I've done took Western Civ 1 and 2, and now they sign me up for American History 1 and 2 in the same semester.
probably having two histories would be confusing.
No, not really. One won't go in there great as depth, but I like history. It's easy to keep straight.
I got 4 classes this semester that like are different, but they're similar. Already I'm having to go back and go like, okay, was it this class that wanted me to format it this way, or this class that wanted me to format it? It's like a lot of the assignments are pretty similar, but they want it formatted different ways, and I'm like, oh shit, which class wanted me to format it this way?
Alright, then. Yes.
Guess what player you gave a breakout game after throwing him 2 picks?
Probably Campbell or Queen. I don't know why I said. Oh, nice.
It was that other rookie one that got that hidden factor or whatever.
One thing about it, I play bad, that's for sure.
I didn't even look to see what I had to do.
I
don't even think it told me what I had to do.
Well, based on what I'm seeing in the AFC picture, it's almost guaranteed that August is going to play Zach in the divisional round, and it's going to be me and Trey.
Is Zach tanking some? Or did he just struggle?
He got hit, so his week got simmed without it being a forced win, which made him have 3 losses, and he got pissed, so he just simmed through his it and lost.
So that's what it was. Okay.
I mean,
because I knew he got mad about the other one being simmed, but I didn't know about the one this week.
He's got a hard
Zach's
going.
had 2 losses. Zach's had 2 losses this season because of someone sending it. Like the one last week, that was his fault.
I mean, I try my best to look at everybody before I go, but I waited the timetable and tried to force the right way, but when you don't play, you run that risk of me getting it wrong. I'm only human. I thought I forced everything the right way, but apparently I didn't.
Yeah. No, I mean, I understand it.
I know he's going through a hard time, too.
Yeah.
It's no big.
See, and that one thing he was upset about is because now that puts him that's for sure going to put him at 4th seed. So no matter what happens, because like now Trey and I we're both. I mean, one of us is going to be 2nd seed, and one of us is going to be 3rd. Whichever one is which.
I mean, he was. Well, I guess after both sim games, he might not have been. I would say if only one of those happened.
Yeah, if only one of it. See, that was the thing. Even after the first one that John did, he was still in. I mean, he was still in somewhat good enough position to he could at least fight for the 2nd seed or at least the 3rd seed. And after the 2nd seed, he couldn't.
I hate it. I really didn't mean to do it, but again.
Honestly, though, if Grant had stayed in the league, then he probably could have fought me for the 3rd seed because I probably would have lost to Grant, and he'd have had 3 losses, and I'd have had 3 losses.
Well, Grant's in Dakota's division.
Well, it still would have counted as a.
Yeah,
no, John's in Dakota's division.
Yeah.
Grant was in the conference, is what he meant to say.
Grant was in the other guy's division.
I don't understand any of that. We all saying. I don't understand what the big deal is. 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Who?
Okay, you don't understand it because you don't have to face you.
Oh, is that what that's about? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no one wants the 4th seed. We're gonna have to face you in the divisional round.
Yeah.
I got you now.
I feel for him, buddy. I feel for him. Nobody wants to play your ass. Can't say they blame him.
Buddy, nobody wants to play your ass either, man.
I'd rather play Dakotas than
See,
you.
that's where you're wrong. I feel like any one of them would play me any day of the week over you.
You know what? I would play August because the game against him, if I would have thrown 5 picks, I would have beat him by 2 touchdowns. Instead of throwing 10
I feel that way too.
But can you eliminate the picks?
I mean, I've only played him 1 time, so I can adjust better after playing him a couple of times.
See, the thing is, though, August, one thing I learned playing him tonight is August is really good at taking advantage of stupid throws.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
He'll make you pay. You definitely have to hit the check down against our August.
But you can ask Dakota. Like, my throws were not looking as bad. Now that I don't have DK to go up and moss everybody, I've been throwing better throws.
Well, I was trying to take away Henry, too. Henry was fucking killing me. So I was doing more stuff that I normally wouldn't do. Like zone blitzes and stuff. But it was definitely a good game plan. I played shit.
That's the point of Henry being there.
Yeah, I know. I was happy with my run defense, though. They were stopping Henry early on. Now, they got tired towards the end, but they did a good job with him.
My favorite thing was still when I fucking trucked Nick Bosa.
My favorite thing out of that whole game is I stopped you on the 1 yard line like twice. No, 3 times. And had a defensive...
I think honestly, Ray would keep his things on for most of the game.
Well, yeah, but you were like I'm saying you were like at the 1 with Henry and...
Think, if I would have took that field goal at the 1, Dakota, I could have won by 1 point.
Field goal's a win, man.
I mean, when I already am shooting 5 for 5 from the field goal, all right.
But again, I say it shouldn't have even came down to another field goal. I should have had you beat by 4 points. That safety was dumb. I threw a pick. That may be a 6 too. You know, that's not helping my confidence any. Oh well, maybe we can stand up and get a stop. He's probably going to run it and play it safe here, though. Can't say I blame him, but it still hurts my feelings. I'm not going to get my shutout. Unfortunate. Although the pick was my fault, I forced that throw. I should have just took off and ran with it.
I want to change Jalen Hurts' release. It's too slow.
Have you not? I didn't have to switch Herbert. He's already got one of the faster releases.
Which one do you use? I can't remember.
I
Which
use
one it is. I think it's single 3.
I use traditional too.
Oh, okay.
Slinger 1 and 2 are also pretty good. I prefer Slinger 1 over Slinger 2 though if I gotta choose. Grant's coverage is shit. What's he done with the Saints defense?
How do we know what he's done with our defense?
Nothing. So sad.
See, normally I try to target my defense for the offense, honestly.
Yeah, defense is very important. I pass rush. Oh, that's Cameron
I
Jordan.
feel like all more user based and defense is more overall based. Like,
Yeah, my defense did not even get to Justin inning. I don't think I got 1 sack in the game.
Von Miller got 5 on Dakota.
Well, that's to be expected with your D-line.
But he was the only one to get a sack. That's what I was surprised about. I thought it spread the level a little bit.
Well, my
Oh, yeah,
offense,
that's pass interference. You might have got that pick. That's pass interference.
my offensive line ain't no scrubs on my offensive line.
Ain't no scrubs on mine either. That's the main things I go for is lines.
Yeah, that's important.
You know, Dakota, I just realized something about our conversation earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I said I might need that memory card for tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
I just realized we're not doing anything in lab tomorrow that gets us a grade. So even if I am supposed to have it, it's not like I'm gonna lose a grade on it. So
Oh, well, then forget it. You know your answer.
it's just today we're just doing a shooting exercise. So I mean, I might feel a little out of place or something, but I'm
That'll
not
be
losing a grade.
alright.
I'm not gonna lose a grade on it, and I think we can use our phones for that exercise.
That'll boy, Herbert. What a bounce back from the pick. Are you even watching this game, August?
I was in practice, but I will get it on right now. I'm just wasting time over here, bored.
I feel you. I need your expertise. I'm struggling, alright? I'm not really
Nano
struggling.
blip.
I'm already
Yeah,
doing
I
that.
I'll look at it. You
Dakota, you've
probably
never
just
had
need about a good 20 minutes of practice and just go through the motions of reading the defense and stuff again. I was kind of nervous playing Justin because it'd been so while since I played certain defenses. I like them black uniforms though.
I like your black uniform.
We don't have any. I looked.
No, you don't understand. I like your black uniform.
Oh, I understand. I ignored it. Yeah, you run your blitz way different than I do.
It works
And yours
better
gets a
than
lot
what
quicker than
I was about to say. It works better than yours.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it
it does
does.
for him anyway.
Or does
I got
August have mercy on
259.
his computer games?
I got
Yeah, because
255 sacks.
178 to 3 is having mercy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 173 to 3. All right.
I mean, I'm throwing pretty good this game. I think I've missed 2 passes. One of them was a pick, the other one incompletion.
Yeah, I score a lot this season. Good God.
Well,
that's a tud for Marquise Brown.
we love you, but you're...
He's thrown 3 picks, 127 touchdowns. No matter how many more touchdowns I throw, it don't move. It stays the same at 127. He's had that now for about 3 weeks.
You know what else you've had for 3 weeks? I'm telling you, I'm down.
I think he's had John on his mind for the last 3 weeks.
You are not lying. I wish you would hurry up and play him so I'd quit hearing about how good he is. Even though I played him and beat him once, it's still overhyping him. God,
Yeah,
I mean, he was good, but I mean, I was acting like he's better than him.
Yeah, he's acting like he's going to be an actual threat.
I think August is so desperate to find an actual threat that he's just going to hype up everybody.
No, what I really want to play him in the Super Bowl, to be honest with you. That way
it's not happening. It's not happening.
Yeah, it's not happening. Actually, yeah, because August, you're not making it to the Super Bowl, buddy.
Oh, I probably won't this first.
And neither
Titans are getting revenge.
Neither is John, because the Super Bowl's running through me this year.
Yeah, everyone wants to see the Game of the Year rematch of me and Dakota.
Oh, I don't want to see that game. Go, Justin.
Don't worry, Dakota. Tennessee's gonna take care of Baltimore.
I got my
It's not gonna be like the wild card round this year, right?
I got my penis stuck between my legs. I don't wanna play that game again. I was happy. I was lucky to escape the one that I played. I don't want to play again.
Just be careful, Dakota. You're not ready for Tennessee either.
No fucking way. That's not a fumble. Bring it back, cuz. Bring it back, cuz. Bring it back, cuz. Oh, yeah.
What are you trying to say to me?
Fumble! I made him fumble. Khalil Mack, good job, Khalil.
I'm trying to say I'd much rather play somebody that I haven't played than someone that I've struggled with very much. I think.
I mean, I'd rather have the known. Even if I struggled with someone, I think I'd rather have the known enemy than the unknown. Dude, that's like I'm a little bit more concerned about Trey than August because I know what August is going to throw at me now. I don't know. I haven't played Trey in this franchise.
Oh, he's going to hit you with a heavy dose of Derrick Henry, and then about the time you think it's going to be Derrick Henry,
Dante Moncrief.
It's going to be.
That's one thing I can't let that happen. I can't let Derrick Henry come back to Tennessee and beat us. Then it makes us look like we made stupid trade decisions, and I can't do that.
I mean, Derrick Henry had what 263 on 27 carries in my games.
No, he didn't. He had 163.
Okay, I added an extra 100. It felt like 263 at some point.
I mean,
I would say
Nick Chubb is probably the best player on my team right now, too. You know, I use him right.
Oh, but Derrick Henry is not the best player on my team.
Yeah, I can't stop the run.
That big's on me properly.
See, that's where you and I, because like my defense is still in the developmental phase, so they're getting.
I have my linebackers are in developmental. My corners are young but set. My safeties, I have an old and a young one that are set. And then my D-line just all over the place. I got a rookie that's a superstar. I got 2 X Factors that are kind of old, but not like old.
I've got, on the defense, I got a good secondary. My D-line's developing. They'll be ready next year, not this year. I got Bosa though until they get ready. My receiving core is.
With this shit, piece of shit car, I'm gonna get my best left ever here with this piece of shit.
I want to look at Grant secondary. Herbert's making up for last week and then some. And my receivers are helping me out too.
Well, the Bills are down right now, alright? Derrick Henry's got a tud, Brown's got a tud, and I think Cole's got a tud.
Oh.
Gotta spread the love a little more. And Von Miller's forced a fumble, and Derwin James forced a fumble, but neither of them were recovered by us.
What have you thought about the game so far, August? He's still not watching. I understand.
No, I'm watching. It looks okay. I mean, I ain't seen him make no bad decisions.
That's because I don't make bad decisions.
Oh, well, last week you wouldn't have thought that.
Once you get on defense, I quit watching because I know what's going to happen. I'm
pretty sure that's the lowest. I'm pretty sure that's the lowest passing yards I've seen Dakota have in a few years.
Yeah, normally
I don't make bad decisions. Baltimore re-enters the chat.
I mean, I knew
I
it
don't
was.
know what he was smoking.
I was just making awful throws. Like throws I normally wouldn't make in 100 years. It was bad.
Well, man, we're gonna have to wait another 100 years to beat Dakota.
All right, Josh,
Or for him to play that.
Josh Allen has as many passing yards on me than Dakota did.
I didn't know that if I was going to hit 100 passing yards there for a little bit. It was bad.
Hey, you hit 110.
And about 70% of that was in the third and fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm. Most of your yards came off fucking picks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I had a saving grace. I'm gonna win it.
Offense is to make you a custom playbook and run the stuff that you.
Buddy, I've tried to do that. It takes so long to make a custom playbook, and I don't want to pour that much time into it.
I would literally have a playbook and we'd have like 15 plays, and I'd get mad for not having more in it.
I tried to get you involved, Foreman. You let me down. Sorry, you want them, August? Who are you giving me?
Whatever you want.
Oh.
Everybody's for sale over here, man. Good.
He says
Aaron Rodgers just overthrows Marquise Brown.
I want Josh Allen's. I want the Bills quarterback. If you can get him, I'll give you Harmon and then some.
You don't want Herbert?
I'll sell Herbert.
Oh, I got the number 2 pick now. You probably got the first.
Oh, you see the problem to that?
We're pretty loaded.
You see the problem to that? Oh shit, I didn't realize that was... I fucked up there. You know what? I didn't fuck up. I'm gonna score a touchdown right there, bitch.
Eddie Isabella only has, he's only a 74 overall right
Harmon's not much better.
now. To be
I
fair,
mean,
Andy's my third receiver.
Harmon's my third receiver.
Okay, well, to be fair, I have 1 and 2
Keenan
receivers.
Cole, I think, is my third receiver.
That's gonna change after
I got sacked. What a block. The block.
Hoop, there it
Superstar left tackle.
is.
I'm gonna watch this offense position. Let's see what you got.
We're forcing to run outside, though.
Aw. My rushing game ain't on point today.
My rushing game is godly.
Yeah, you didn't think that against the Titans.
Yeah, until I played Justin, yeah, we only had like 120 yards against Justin.
That was one thing I did right.
Have you line like mine on this?
Huh?
Have you played a D-line like mine?
I think so.
I don't want to hear it, alright? Even though Dakota, or not killed me, but it was better than this past game.
Oh, Harmon, the one catch you caught it out of bounds.
Y'all wear the ball out. Y'all put the ball in dangerous spots. I don't do that crap.
Sorry. As I throw
I
a
love
pick.
that play you just ran here, though.
I should have thrown it to X. It was probably wide open, but
Should through the triangle. He was in the end zone wide open.
I never look at that route. I don't like it.
The route was unstoppable, man.
You say it's unstoppable, but it's very stoppable.
Okay, if somebody user it, it's stoppable. But against a computer, it'd be unstoppable. Big cover 2, big cover 3. I don't know what it'd be. It should be man even.
Well, I'm struggling on offense now. I don't know what I'm doing, but I haven't scored in the last 2 possessions.
I think that's when I scored so many points. Cause I
Fumble! Patrick Queen fumble recovery touchdown, baby! Let's go!
At once.
Patrick Queen football run! Booth review, dude, I swear if you call it back. Nope, they're gonna call it back. They come over. No, Patrick Queen! He's touchdown! Patrick Queen's touchdown!
Oh, that was an interesting, get really hyped moment going down.
It's fucking dumb.
That happens. I throw another pick. I gotta quit talking.
Alright, should I upgrade the cars I have, or try to save up for a new car?
Time to
Both.
quit talking. As I talk some more.
Dakota, if you can't play while talking, then you just got a problem there, buddy.
I can barely play when I'm not talking.
Dakota, you're supposed to be.
Yeah, mine and Dakota's dialogue in the third quarter was probably an all-time quiet.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I was very audible towards the end.
Yeah, toward the end you were. I was talking about third quarter.
But that's only because I was having a heart attack.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll talk, but once I get in the playoffs, I'll listen to music and I won't talk to nobody until like third quarter. Like, hey,
I can't even listen to music.
After you're beating them like 100-0, yeah.
And we want to kill you, then you want to talk.
Yeah.
When the last thing we want to hear is your voice.
It's not that bad. I ain't beating nobody 100-0.
Like, hey man, you're really close. Hang in there. 83 to like.
But you are close, and then you just make bad decisions.
Well, you know, at some point you get tired of hearing that you're close. When you've been close for how many years now, and you're barely making it in the basket. You understand what I'm saying? It's very frustrating. Very frustrating indeed. It's so bad that I broke my headset. My last headset. Because I was...
When you play...
Yeah. Oh, did I not tell you that? Yeah, I broke my headset because of you. Well, it was because of me.
But because of you.
Yeah, but because of you.
I remember one time we played a game. I don't know what game it was. Madden, obviously, but it was something, and you like literally blocked me on everything for like a solid 2 hours.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm very competitive. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. When I get my ass beat 86 to 3, you know, the bad.
It ain't never been 86 to 3.
Yeah, oh, buddy, that's where you're wrong. It's been like 76 to nothing.
I don't remember shutting nobody out.
Been like 4 turnovers in the first quarter, quit to only have it repeat again.
I think you meant lagged out, then have repeated again.
No, I'm not going to even play that when I go lagged out. I've quit, and I'll just be like, well, you want to play it again, buddy? Me angry and wanting to kill the world, say, sure, maybe this time will be better. It's not a bit better, and I get that much more angrier. Like, alright, buddy, you want to quit and play it again?
We've done that so much. Like, I would be up so big at halftime, like, let's just restart and play it again.
And he's got to know I'm getting madder and madder with each time that goes by, but it just builds so I find...
That's where I'm a bit different, because that's like tonight. August was up 49-7 at halftime, and I told him, I said, I'm not playing 4 quarters of this.
Yeah, but you see, I believe that the next time will be different, even though it never is.
No, it's not going to be different. It's going to be the same.
But one time it was different.
And you're just hoping that you're going to find that one time again.
I mean, I'm not saying it's the best strat in the world.
You're saying I can't possibly be a one-hit wonder.
I mean, I'm fine with being a one-hit wonder. Not only am I...
If I somehow become a one-hit wonder, I may quit.
That's what I'm saying. I debated.
Oh, if I would, Oh, if I win one, I'm.
Alright, Richard. You should have got out of my way, buddy.
I'm just like, man, now I can't let him win one.
Yeah, if I win one, it's over. I'm out. I will retire a champion.
August, you heard him. Beat the shit out of him. No.
I'm gonna release every single one of my players on this team and keep signing the bum as free agents.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be over if I.
Alright, you heard him, August. Beat the shit out of him. Nothing back. No, actually, I'll take that back. You hold something back, because if you go for force at them, they'll quit anyway. They'll be like me, realize how hopeless it is. Not like football as much as me and, well, All-Star Week. Over that. Take it of someone who actually was Madden. I've deleted it like 4 times off the console after playing you. It felt so much better every time I did too. You don't know how happy I was when I blocked you from my friends list that one time too. Those 2 hours I was so mad but so happy at the same time because I finally did what I wanted to do. And I was ready to give it up altogether, but
Falcon, the game was close. I think you threw a pig or something. It was a close game. I ended up winning. And then I'm like, you alright, buddy? It's your game. And then I didn't hear nothing. Dakota left the party. He wasn't on my friends. I was like, what the hell is this?
And just to think, Dakota, if you'd have left him blocked, we'd have never had to talk to him again, and we could have created our own Madden League. And
I could have been the best one in it.
we could have all been gunning for you.
Damn it! I knew I made the wrong decision, but damn, I wanted a
you'd have been
champ.
the August. We would have hated you. We would have hated you.
Yeah, but there's still a difference between mine and August's level of strength. I've had 3 picks this game. Whoop, whoop.
Which I don't know. I played August pretty close, so I haven't had like a real reason to get.
Oh, you will. You will. Yeah.
I didn't really get mad.
I'm pretty sure 8 of them was
mad.
my fault at least.
Yeah, I didn't really get mad about August. I was just honest. I was like, I'm not playing 4 quarters of this. Like,
See, I'm just.
Really positive. It took about 4 minutes to score the first lead. Like, this is pretty good. This is a lot better drive than I thought.
yeah.
I'm just a glutton for punishment.
Dakota, do you want to go to a Spartan training camp?
Sure.
Okay. Well, you should have been there about 13 years ago.
Oh. Upset.
They got sent there when they were 7. So.
Oh. I thought that this was some sort of gaming thing that I just didn't know about.
Because right now it's just something to make me feel bad about
I mean,
myself.
I knew that the Spartans trained their kids from the time they were 7. I just didn't know you were talking about actual Spartans.
No, it's like a Family Guy. It's like, no,
No,
I
we saw
knew.
at Michigan State.
I just didn't know you knew.
Well, you know, I thought I can point to you like several Spartan gaming groups, and then there's football, basketball, porn, Spartan porn.
Spartan, or
That's a very overrated category. You know what? Just a bunch of people fucking their Trojan horses. It's very. It's very.
I bet they only use Trojan condoms.
Well, you know, until you get the black people on there, then they just raw dog it. It's kind of turns you on, but you really don't know why. You want to look away, but you keep watching.
No, I don't think I will. Well, Jared Allen has passed Dakota Tucker in passing yards against the Ravens.
Holy shit, I'm 7.
That's really not hard to do.
Second what?
Why the hell am I here? I don't want to race this race.
He's racing.
I almost had a pick with Patrick.
Tomorrow, I'll love you tomorrow.
You know, Dakota, you know what I sat and watched the other day?
What's that?
I watched
Porn?
Rogue One.
I would have much rather enjoyed some porn.
Well, let me
what
tell you something.
Did you enjoy it though?
It was better than it was the first time I watched it.
I've heard it, but I still don't want to watch it again.
It was still pretty bad.
Okay, because I still, no matter how better you say it is, I still don't want to watch it.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. I was watching it with my mom, and my mom looks at me and she goes, "So what's the point of this?" And
We were all asking ourselves that after the movie was over. That was like the first movie my dad had took me to in like 2 years. The other one was like one of the Smurf movies. I was still little, but that was like the first movie that I had seen in theaters in a very long time. And my disappointment was I know it was he saw it because it was like, "Are you okay, son?" I was like, "Yeah, my legs cramped up. That's fine. I'm not upset about the movie at all. This face ain't because of the movie." Son of a bitch.
What movie?
Another one?
Another one.
Star Wars Rogue One. It's that sideshow spinoff that they did that I still haven't watched Solo.
I like Solo better than.
I've been avoiding Solo.
I liked it.
I can't get behind it because
I know he's not.
Wrap my head around. He's not Harrison Ford.
He's not, but he does a pretty good job for him not being Harrison Ford.
You know, that was another thing that bothered me because in Rogue One they had a different person than James Earl Jones voicing Darth Vader.
Yeah, but I mean,
And I was like, I think I would have rather you faked it and had some CGI shit than
if Leia can die and we can keep her in here for another 3 movies.
Then I should be allowed to watch freaking Darth Vader.
Have you ever watched James Earl Jones porn?
Have you?
Yes. You think about
I don't believe.
Oh, you don't? Come check my search history. As a matter of fact, don't.
By the
I
time
think
I
you've
get
been
up
watching some James Charles porn.
Who's James Charles?
Have you?
there, exactly.
Oh, you love him.
Yeah. He's everything you've ever wanted, all wrapped into one.
Is he a man?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah.
Okay.
He's probably a motherfucking horse.
He's not a horse.
He's not a horse.
He's a person. He's a human.
Is that kind of like Joe, what's the name of that show? Joe Jack Horseman? No. Yeah.
No,
What?
no, it's not BoJack Horseman, but no, it's James Charles. It's a person. He plays Among Us with famous people.
Oh, is that right? You know what I play with famous people?
Yeah.
Mm,
Nothing.
yeah, 'cause I don't know any famous people. Very sad. Man, this 4 quarters went by really quick. I really fucked up.
Oh.
Tomorrow, I'll suck ya tomorrow.
It's good to know.
I mean, if we're being honest, I'll really suck you tonight if you really want me to.
I just want you to do what you're comfortable with.
If you're friends with me, you'll let me do it.
Is that how you and Isaac became friends?
No. I came in, fucked him in the ass.
So,
Why?
the first thing Isaac says when I join the party is, Justin, Dakota and I are friends now, and I'm like, okay, why should I care?
Yeah, Dakota. During our game, Dakota said he loved Isaac.
Wow.
I was under a lot of pressure. A lot of things came out that I didn't want them to. They just kind of.
I don't know, Dakota. That sounds.
It's kind of like you have a dog. The dog dies. You get another dog.
Daddy cries, itty bitty monkey.
You ever had a time in your life where you just think, man, I shouldn't have done that, but I did it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking for you, Justin.
Yeah. Yeah, I've thought that a few times.
Well,
No, we roughed the kicker. Why? Why, computer?
it wasn't like you. It wasn't like y'all were talking about, but it's kind of like that. But you know,
I didn't even have to think about that. That was probably one of the easiest questions I've ever answered in my life.
you know what the easiest question in my life was?
Can you walk?
No. Although I'll admit it's a pretty.
I mean, that's it.
The easiest question.
Yeah, how much easier does it get?
The easiest question in my life was, will I follow Jesus? And I said yes.
While watching James Earl Jones porn.
No, that's before.
While looking up James
It's not.
Charles.
It's not really before I started watching porn, but I gave porn up for a little bit because I felt bad every time I watched it. But as I've gotten older, I've just decided that nobody's perfect, and I can ask for forgiveness someday, hopefully.
I mean, I don't know if asking for forgiveness means you can just go and do it again, though. That's
Well,
That's not how it works.
No, he hasn't asked yet. He's waiting to ask for later when he actually tries to change it.
eventually, somebody's going to come along, and I won't have to. Let's face it. I know it's not. I'm going to. Oh God.
Let's face it, you'll be on your deathbed, dude.
I'm going to go to hell because of porn. Oh well, there it was. There are worse reasons to go to hell.
In heaven, Dakota, if you need
First
some
thing to do is
motivation,
watch porn. You should still go to heaven. Right?
Dakota, if you have to have some motivation, then you can just be like, all right, you have plenty of times to jerk off and watch porn, but how many opportunities do you have to walk? This may be your only shot at that.
Yeah, that
Let's be
whole.
honest, medical
If,
advancements today are great, but I don't see it happening.
let's face it, Justin. If the good Lord makes it to where I have to live 60, at the bare minimum, 60 years without walking and live like this, when I get up to heaven, I'm going to have a few words for him. Like, dude, you couldn't have gave me a little, like, I'm not asking for movement, but you couldn't have got me to the
Just
point,
you could let me stand.
or you see all these people on TV, right? Rise up. You couldn't rise me up, like without me being on TV, and some white dude saying some words. No, that's not how that works. Well, that's unfortunate.
What would you do if what would you do if God just like what would you do if you had a jetpack?
Probably crash and be more crippled than I already am, if we're being completely honest. I've also thought about what I would do if I only had a set time where I could stand up and walk. Say like I had a 10 minutes a day where I could just move freely without any hindrance. I've thought about.
I'd definitely be doing that I'd be using the bathroom for that.
Well, I would use the bathroom for some of it. Then I'd jerk off in the shower for some of it.
Wait, you're getting 5 to 10 minutes a day to stand and walk, and you can do anything you want with those 5 or 10 minutes, and you're gonna jerk off in the shower.
I'm not gonna lie. I lay down most of my time before I'm in the shower.
Well, I mean, I have no choice.
I get the best of both worlds.
And therein lies the problem. I have no choice. If I had the choice, if I could just
I can understand you maybe doing that once, but I mean,
who knows? It could be a life-changing experience. It wasn't too long ago.
I don't know about that, but it's just a lot easier to deal with. You just, do it in the shower floor and clean it off with the fucking water.
yeah.
The other thing I would do with the 5 to 10 minutes is like walk up some stairs just to get the satisfaction that haha stairs. I climbed it for once.
No, what you should do is just climb to your roof and just then go crippled on the roof. And people are like, how did a cripple get on the roof?
But how would I get on? How would I
want to see? I want. Say we give you 10 minutes, Dakota. I want to see you try to climb up the stairs of the Empire State Building, and just see if you can beat the time limit. Because if you can't, then you're just gonna fall all the way back down.
Well, that brings me to a very interesting story. One time I was at my Mama Judy's, and she had some stairs inside the house at the time, and it was a decent flight of steps, but at the time I was in better shape, so I could climb up and down the steps. And I was crawling up the steps to get back to the main house, and I got to the very top, and I leaned back for something, and I leaned too far back, and I fell all the way back down to the bottom of the stairs, and it was such a disappointment. I realized then how crippled I was, and then just gave up trying on the whole walking thing. I knew how useless I was at that point. I fell all the way. I hit the wall. My back hit the wall. I was looking up at the stairs from where I just fell. My brothers were laughing at me. My father was like, "You idiot!" And it didn't help my confidence none. I was so close. I was just so close. fucking at the last step.
Be honest, Dakota. On a scale of 1 to 10, where's your confidence level at?
Like my real confidence, I feel like I put on a good fake confidence. But I mean, if we're talking about my actual confidence, I have like a negative 20. But I mean, I don't understand why that is, because my parents loved and nurtured me my whole childhood, and I never get talked about by anybody, ever, and never, at all, at any point in time, 24 hours a day, definitely not. Not by strangers. Not by random people. And that doesn't faze me one bit.
Oh.
I'll be honest. I think I'd rather. I think I'd rather people not talk about me.
No, I can handle all that. It doesn't bug me anymore. It'd be one thing if I knew you weren't playing around, but I can handle people playing around.
Oh, you think I'm playing around? How cute.
Well, there goes.
Piece of trash.
Oh, well, talk about my self-confidence taking a big jump, alright?
Hey, at least we care enough about you to be honest with you.
I'd rather you not be honest with me. I get enough honesty.
Oh, is that when Randy can take away my allowance?
Allowance? What's Randy giving? I don't get no allowance. What the fuck?
He's giving me an allowance to hang out with you.
I think I'm going to go to bed now.
That would be fucked up. That would
you probably wouldn't.
like ever since that day we both went Mount Everest, your dad called me and like, you have to be friends with him. So like,
Yeah.
whoa! He's like, I'll pay you $20 every time I hang out with him. Like, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes when Randy has a little extra money, he'll pay me and Isaac to show up.
Well, I could do without Isaac and you to a certain extent, but if I found out that he was paying Trey ever since we first met, it would destroy me. Like, no joke.
I'd look at Trey and be like, how did you get signed up for this position? I want to know.
So I was just lucky and said a stupid fucking answer with that fucking crippled, and one thing led to
I
another.
said Mount Everest because apparently I thought it was the tallest mountain in the world when it wasn't. Which
Yeah,
I still think is bullshit. I still think it is.
That's so much bullshit.
Justin, what's the tallest mountain in the world?
I thought she said in the U.S.
I said in the world.
I mean, Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world. Who told you it wasn't?
Big thing. Miss Beverly Bean.
She said, what, Mount St. Helens? Bitch.
I know she did not say that.
I want to say she did. I know she.
Mount St. Helens isn't even close to.
She definitely told us that Mount Everest wasn't. Or
Yeah, 20.
She might have said in the U.S. and I just didn't hear that because I thought she said in the world.
Well, even then, it's not Mount St. Helens; it's Mount McKinley.
she might have said Mount McKinley. Now that I think about it,
I ain't ever heard of whatever she said,
it's been a long time ago.
or at least at the time I didn't hear of it.
I was also the year I got to dress up as Lake Speed, yeah. MISSIS
I was
S-I-P-P-I.
Jared Fire.
Like, do you like Spam, Dakota?
Spam? I love Spam.
Mm-hmm. Like Speed like Spam.
I like Spam probably more than I should, if we're being honest.
I don't know why people don't like Spam. I like it. I mean,
Dude,
it's not my
I
favorite.
like bologna, but not.
See, I used to really love bologna, but as I got older, it tasted worse and worse, and now I don't hardly eat it.
Well, your taste buds do
Oh,
change.
I love some cooked. I love some cooked bologna, dude.
Well, that's what I'm saying. My bologna has to be fried and done a certain way, or I won't eat it.
Jared Allen's throwing 42 for 49 on me.
Jared Isaac was he was the Pine Song guy. Oh, that was great. Yeah, I had such a good time back when that was before the divorce and my childhood got ruined, and we all lived in one house. Out there, I had my friends at my school. Both parents loved me. If they fought, I didn't hear it. Well, I heard it, but I thought they would always. I was talking to Zach one time, and I was like, "Yeah, man, that sucks. Your parents are getting divorced. Good thing mine won't ever get divorced." The next year. The next year.
I remember being like as a kid, I thought every fight my parents had, I thought they were getting a divorce. I was like, oh god.
Well, see, I was the exact opposite. I was like, my parents are never getting a divorce. Looking back now, being more aware, there were certain signs that were very obvious towards the end.
I thought every time my parents got in a fight, I was like, oh god, this is it. I was like,
and then my mom's first boyfriend, beat her up really bad, threatened to kill us all. Then we got moved out to Arkansas, to a trailer park. Had a bunch of black kids stealing all our stuff.
why don't you? You should have told him that if he was threatening to kill you, you should have been like, please do.
Trust me, at the time, the thought crossed my mind. Because them were the nights where Cody was coming home late from high school, getting yelled at for finger banging his girl and doing drugs. It was very nice. And then my mom would take us to our dad and just drop us off, and my dad would be all upset, which would make me upset. I'd go to sleep thinking, why doesn't everybody love me? Then we moved out to Arkansas, and everybody thought I was fucking retarded. Like, why is the cripple in the fucking class? And then my English teacher, Miss Cook, she like gets two people like hang out with this boy. Like pretty much forced me on him, and they ended up becoming two of my bestest friends while I was out there. But if you look back, they kind of got. If they would have said "fuck you" when she left, I guess I would have been up shit creek.
So instead of an arranged marriage, you had an arranged friendship.
I mean, kind of. And then, at the time, I was still...
Okay. It's okay. Pretty much all of my friendships have been arranged if you look at it. I mean...
And then, my mom was partying around, and she kissed a girl, and that was confusing for a little bit, and then...
Oh, man. Oh, yes. I like where this is going.
Then we moved houses again, and somebody got killed in the house, and that freaked me out for a bit. And then we moved again. We got a cat. Everything was good for a little bit.
Oh.
Then the cat died.
Cat make it good, or?
And then the cat died. And we got some dogs. She started selling the dogs. We had to kill 2 of the dogs.
Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the day that my cat dies, I'm gonna be so sad. Like, literally, the earliest memory I have in my life is going to get him. So, like, every memory I have in my life has been, like, with Simba. Like, the day he died, like, that's been, I mean, he's been in my life for going on 18 years now.
Well, Fluffy was just so fluffy that I could die.
Oh. Why'd you name it Fluffy?
That's all.
Well, you see, it was my turn to name the animal, and we got her from the shelter. And I was holding her, and she was purring, and she was walking back and forth in my lap, and I was thinking, all I was thinking was, man, this cat's really fluffy. Fluffy! Fluffy! You know what? Great. Then we got Bonnie and Clyde. Then Bonnie was the pit bull. She had animal aggression. She got out, killed the neighbor's dog. We had to shoot Bonnie. I was very sad about that. Then Clyde just killed over dead like a year or 2 later. Then I had a surgery, then I had another surgery. Then I asked this girl out to the 8th grade dance, and she rejected me, and that was some bad times. I ended up going...
Hey, Dakota?
Yes?
On a brighter note, I got Tranquil to be a superstar now.
But she rejected me. She said no. She said...
I'd be the I don't know how girls think, but I'd be the person that I'd be like, I'd feel so bad that I couldn't, like, I'd be like, okay.
And then I tried to play it off like, oh, it's cool. I'm going with some friends anyway. Trying to hide how I wasn't hurt. And then I got home, was like, you idiot, why'd you ask her out? You knew what she was going to say. Then I ended up going to the dance, I ended up dancing with one girl. Well, she sat kinda in my lap and we kinda twirled around. I don't know if you call that dancing, but I enjoyed it. Anyway.
I don't know what a cripple would consider dancing, so I mean.
Of course, the next day at school, I fell out of my chair at the little recess thing that we did, which was kind of embarrassing because everybody saw me. I was like going up this hill, and I kind of rolled down the hill sideways because it was uneven. And I was trying to show my friend that I could make it up the hill. He said that I couldn't. I said, oh yeah, watch this. Next thing I know, ba-doo. Trying to look at this cripple that rolled down the hill, and I'm just trying to die. I'm trying to slit my wrist with a blade of grass. And then we had to, yeah.
Why does my dude still say he has a hidden trade if I got a superstar game with him?
It'll be Superstar at the end of the year. Cause mine's like that. I tried to fix it, but it's just kind of stuck. Whatever he had a breakout game for, he'll have at the end of the year.
Okay.
So like 2 more, however many more weeks in the regular season.
4? No, 3.
I don't know if anybody saw me, but one time I was walking to school in the third grade, like on my walker, and my pants fell down, and I couldn't pull them up because if I let go of the walker, I was going to. I wonder who pulled them up. I can't remember, but I was like my Superman underwear. It was so embarrassing. Like, it's a, I've had a lot of embarrassing stuff happen over the years.
You know, I haven't had anything super embarrassing happen to me.
Me either. Shut up, Trey. I know what you're going to say. Shut the fuck up. We don't speak of that night ever again. Alright. Well, I don't blame you. I feel retarded just thinking about it. Alright, time to go to bed.
The biggest embarrassing thing that I've done is like in front of two people was not even that embarrassing. Well, you're playing in front of me, so figure it out.
Oh, I've had more embarrassing stuff than that happen.
Yeah, I know, I figured that. But I haven't had anything like public embarrassment.
I'd say the most. I'd say the most embarrassing thing that I've had actually happen out in public was actually, it wasn't all that long ago. Me and my dad were going up to the Pekin Palace for lunch after church. And there was this, we were going in, getting our food, going to eat the buffet. And there was this hot couple, and I was looking at this girl because, yeah, let's face it, quarantine has been going on, and I still hadn't went out with any of y'all. And it was like the first girl I'd seen in months. Anyway, my dad brings over my tea, and I go to stick I put the straw in the tea. I pick it up to get a sip of tea. I spaz in my thumb that I'm picking up the drink with goes right through the middle of the styrofoam cup. Like I crushed the styrofoam cup. Tea goes all over me and all over everybody in the Chinese place is looking the hot girl that I was looking at. Came over and was like trying to help clean me up, and I was like, "Oh, you poor thing!" I just wanted to die. Yeah, Daddy over there giving me the. No, I didn't get a boner. My wiener was minuscule. And then Daddy had that look. Then he realized how sad I really was, and then he didn't say nothing. He brought my food over, tried to say it's okay, son. I didn't say nothing. My head stayed down. People were looking and whispering. You know they were. Oh, I could have died in the middle of that restaurant. And you know, the bad thing was that her fiance, the dude that she was engaged to at the time, he came over and was cleaning me up too. So then I felt bad about looking at the girl, and then I just,
So Saturday night, whenever I went drinking, the cops came down to wherever we were.
You did tell me that. You
Still tripped me out. Oh yeah, I told you, 'cause I got on PlayStation.
you said you thought Emma Johnson.
No, I don't feel like we know shit. always said the cops like every minute now. They said
Yeah, you told me. Dude, because they wouldn't let her stay.
she pulled up and then she and like 4 of her friends wanted to go up to the cabin and hang out with